Now, let me tell you a story that proves one act of compassion can change a life forever. 24-year-old Elena Cruz once believed love could overcome anything. She met Tyler when she was 19, working late nights at a small diner in Phoenix, Arizona while attending community college during the day. Tyler was charming. He always talked about the future. "One day we'll have a small house," he would say with a smile. "A garden, maybe 2 kids. I'll take care of you." Elena believed him. She worked harder to support them when Tyler said he wanted to focus on his music career. She dropped some of her classes and took extra shifts so he could follow his dreams. For a while, she believed everything would work out. But one morning, Elena stood in their tiny bathroom holding a pregnancy test. And it was positive. Her hands were shaking when she showed Tyler. "We're going to have a baby," she said softly. Instead of happiness, Tyler's face filled with anger. "No," he said. "This isn't happening." He grabbed his jacket. "I'm too young for this. Have dreams. I'm not throwing my life away." And just like that, he walked out. He never came back. Within a week, Elena discovered something even worse. Tyler had emptied their shared bank account. Every dollar she had saved was gone. Suddenly Elena was pregnant, broke, and alone. She tried to keep working at the diner, but morning sickness became unbearable. Customers complained. Her manager let her go. Without income, she couldn't pay rent. One cold morning, Elena stepped outside her apartment and saw all her belongings in trash bags on the sidewalk. She was 5 months pregnant and homeless. For weeks she slept in Morrison Park, under a large oak tree. Her backpack was her pillow. Her jacket was her blanket. Her shirt had torn during a struggle one night when someone tried to steal her bag. But every morning she would place her hand on her growing belly and whisper, "Don't worry, baby girl, we'll survive this." She had already chosen a name. Lily. Even when she was hungry. Even when she was scared. Elena kept believing somehow life would change. And one quiet morning, it did. At the same park, David Chen, a 32-year-old tech millionaire, was walking to clear his mind before an important meeting. David wore an expensive suit and drove a luxury car. His company was worth millions. But something his mother had always taught him stayed in his heart. His parents had once been immigrants who struggled and even slept in their car when his mother was pregnant with him. A stranger had helped them during that difficult time. His mother always said, "Never forget when you see someone in need, that could have been us." So when David walked past the oak tree and saw a pregnant woman sleeping on the ground, he stopped. Her clothes were worn. Her face looked exhausted. But her hand rested gently on her belly, protecting the baby inside. David slowly approached. "Miss," he said softly. Elena woke up suddenly, frightened. "Please don't hurt me," she whispered. David shook his head quickly. "I'm not here to hurt you. When was the last time you ate?" Elena lowered her eyes. "Yesterday morning." David felt his heart sink. "Come with me," he said kindly. "Let's get you some breakfast." Inside a nearby cafe, David ordered everything he could think of. Pancakes, fruit, juice. Elena ate slowly at first, then faster as hunger took over. When she finished, David asked gently, "What happened to you?" For the first time in months, Elena told someone her story. About Tyler. About losing her job. About sleeping in the park. David listened quietly. When she finished, he said something she would never forget. "My mother was once exactly where you are." He paused before continuing. "A stranger helped her. And because of that, I'm here today." David pulled out his phone. "I have an empty apartment nearby. Fully furnished." Elena stared at him in disbelief. "You and your baby can stay there," he said. "No rent. No pressure." Tears filled Elena's eyes. "I can't accept something like that." David smiled gently. "You're not accepting charity," he said. "You're accepting the kindness someone once showed my family." 3 months later, Elena was living safely in the apartment. She had started online classes again and was preparing for her baby's arrival. Then one day Tyler returned. Broke. Desperate. He asked for another chance. But Elena simply looked at him calmly. "I don't need you anymore," she said. "And my daughter deserves better." Tyler left and never returned again. On a bright summer morning, baby Lily was born. David visited the hospital that day. He gently held the newborn girl in his arms and whispered, "Your mother is one of the strongest people I've ever met." Years later, Elena would start a non-profit helping homeless pregnant women. And little Lily would grow up knowing something powerful. That one act of kindness can change a life forever. If this story touched your heart, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who needs hope today. And tell us in the comments, have you ever been helped by a stranger when you needed it most?